Hi, this is Joel Persinger. I'm the gun guy. Thank you very much for watching my videos. I really deeply appreciate it. If you haven't already, please subscribe. That way we can build the channel and we can let you know when more videos come out. Look, I have this Sega rifle that I've had for a while. I got to tell you, I really like this rifle a lot. And because I live in California, this rifle is really important to me because along with things like a Mini 14 or a Mini 30, this rifle, even with the new laws and the assault weapons changes and all that nonsense, this rifle is still California compliant. It doesn't have a pistol grip, it doesn't have a flash hider, and as a result, it doesn't need a, I can have a detachable magazine with it, and I can use it as a fighting rifle. Now the problem with this rifle that I've had since I got the darn thing is, I can't see the sights worth beans because I'm old and my eyes don't work, and because frankly, AK sights aren't all that hot. And so I've been wanting to put a better sight on it anyway, and I happened to mention that to the folks at Optics Planet, and they said, well, let us send you an optic and a mount. So wait, what? Cool. And so we talked about which ones, and they sent me this one. And what they sent me was this Bushnell 1-to-4 power 24 millimeter AK optic, and it's designed specifically for the 7.62 by 39 round. The reticle is set up for that, and this is a tactical scope, if you want to call it that. That means it's easy to adjust in the field. It's built a little stronger perhaps to take a bit more of a beating than the average scope. It's got a little bit longer eye relief when you're down at 1 power if you need it to be that. And in general, it's just kind of a little bit more rugged, and it looks a little cooler too. Now they also sent me a Midwest Industries mount, which is solid as a rock. But before I get into too much about these two items, let me just give you my impression about them after having shot the gun with them a lot. Now, one, I can tell you that the Midwest Industries mount is as strong can be. It locks up tight. As a result of the mount and the way it's built, the scope holds 0. When I take the scope off to clean the gun and put it back, it holds 0 every time. It's not off at all. And I've shot it a few times, taken it off, cleaned the gun, put the thing back on, and it just holds 0 beautifully. And I'm very impressed by that. So that mount is solid as a rock, whatever optic I would want to put on it. Now the optic itself is extremely impressive to me for a few reasons. One, I like the look and feel of it. Two, I like the smoothness of the controls. The adjustment from 1 to 4 power is extraordinarily smooth and just buttery smooth. I really like that, and yet it's got a firm feel to it, so it doesn't slide around on you. Once it's where it is, it's not going to move, but when you want to move it, it has a really good solid feel to it. I also like the adjustment for the eyepiece so that you're adjusting your focus. That is a very smooth adjustment as well. And then when you want to adjust the scope to get it dialed in, you don't need any tools to do that. You just take the cap off, adjust away, put the cap back on, you're good. And in the process of all that, what I discovered when I took one of the caps off is they provide you with an extra battery for the optic because it has an illuminated BDC optic or reticle on it. They provide you with a battery to use, and then a backup battery, which is inside one of the caps, which I thought was a brilliant idea because I've had batteries die in the field. So I can tell you so far, I've been very impressed with it. It's super clear glass. I really like that. I was thrilled with the illuminated reticle. I have used it 3 or 4 times when shooting in a little bit lower light. I had some fun shooting the rifle at distance. I took it down to the P2K range and to dial it in, and then I was shooting it at distance. Out to about 100 yards, I found that the 4 power is just brilliant. I also took it out to the Rainbow Range here at the Rainbow Range, and we took it out to the all-purpose range, and I did a lot of shooting with it, just close quarters at the 1 power to see how quickly I could get on target with it and how accurately I could shoot it, and if I could treat it with both eyes open like a red dot. And I found that it just is beautiful for that. I can shoot it with both eyes open at 1 power, and it's just like having a red dot or a hollow sight or whatever. I can pick up the reticle immediately, and I'm right on it. Particularly when I turn on the illumination on the reticle. It almost is like a red dot. You're pulling it up, you see the illuminated reticle pointing at where the dot is, put it on there, press the trigger, and the round goes right where it's supposed to go. So I've just found it to be a joy. I'm very, very grateful to Optics Planet for sending it to me. So there's the Bushnell optic for my AK, which I really thoroughly like, and the Midwest Industries mount, which is solid as a rock. If you're interested in either one of those, you can get them at Optics Planet, and I have links in the description for you. You can also check out our GunGuy 10 code that's good for the holidays. That will save you 10% on not just purchase of these products, but all of your purchases at GunGuy or Optics Planet during the holidays. But it's only good for a short time, so make sure you check it out as soon as possible. If for some reason that isn't working anymore, isn't available anymore, GunGuy 5 is still available, and you'll find that in the description as well. All these links are in the description for you. Now, if you have not already, I want to urge you to join the National Rifle Association. They need all the help they can get. I'm a life member, and you should be too. So I've got a link down there so you can join for at least a year if you'd like, and you can save a little money. You can join the NRA for a year for less than the cost of one box of ammunition. So I want to urge you to please do that. Likewise, if you have a gun at home and you think you might ever use it to defend yourself, you're going to want to have some legal backup. So I urge you also to join Second Call Defense. That's the company that I use. I have a link for them in the description as well. Please check them out. They will, if you ever have to shoot anybody, they'll got an attorney for you in the middle of the night, and they'll hire an attorney to defend you in court, a local one, and they'll bail you out of jail, send the money to the bail bondsman, and I am a bail bondsman, so I know how that works. They'll do all those kind of things for you, and it'll save you a ton of dough. And then you don't have to pay that money back. That's all money they provide. All it's costing you is a little bitty fee every month. That's what I pay. So I would urge you to check out Second Call Defense. Thank you again for watching. Have a wonderful week, and please be safe.